Good evening, basketball fans. And once again, welcome to the Red Zone, the main gymnasium here at the Hicksville High School, as we are getting ready for varsity girls basketball action on this Tuesday night. It's a non-conference matchup. The Lady Eagles of Fayette have made the trip, and they're getting ready to tussle with the varsity Lady Aces. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us tonight. Jim Seiler alongside. Calling the play-by-play, Chris Warner operating the iPad Pro camera. We're doing the starting lineups right now, so we'll get right to it. And Jim Seiler, who's going to get the start for the Lady Eagles tonight?
All right, for the Eagles, they are coached by Coach Ryan Colgrove. They start number 5, Gracie Bingman, 5'2", senior. Neva Powers, number 32, a 5-foot sophomore. Brooke Vandeveer, number 13, 5'8", senior. A.C. Brown, 15, 5'10", senior. And Emma Leininger, number 22, a 5'6", senior. For the Aces, coached by Josh Fries, they start number 3, Avery Slattery, a senior at 5'10". Number 10, Kenzie Schrader, a sophomore at 6 foot. Number 12, Izzy Smith, a senior at 5'4". Lindsey Bergman, a junior, number 13 at 5'9". And number 15, Molly Crawl, a junior at 5'10". It'll be Schrader going up against
Brown.
Yep. And Slattery gets the tip.
We're underway.
He gives it to Crawl. Crawl at the line. Out to Schrader. To Crawl. Across to Smith in the corner. Slattery brings it back out to Crawl. Smith across to Slattery for 3. Bingo.
Yeah, that's a good way to start.
Yes.
Lady Aces were winners in the junior varsity game by 4, 21-17. If you missed that earlier live stream, stolen away.
A steal by Crawl. Down the corner, Slattery inside to Kenzie. Ball comes off. And number 32.
I don't have a 32 on my.
Number 13, Lindsey Bergman, her first, team's first.
So Bergman will pick up the foul. That'll be team foul number
32
1.
is up there. It's Neva Powers.
Okay. She was number 11 on
Yes.
Okay.
So that's Powers right there with the ball.
And the Aces have brought up several junior varsity players to be on the varsity bench tonight. So depending on how things go, we may have some new faces later in the game.
Yes.
That's dribbled off the foot and out of bounds. So Bingman will inbounds for Fayette.
He's in to Powers. Over to 22 is Leininger.
Leininger in
Ball's
some trouble.
on the floor.
Quick timeout called by the Eagles. So the Aces defense forces the Eagles to burn a timeout early. Just 6:33 to go in our opening quarter. Glad to have you here with us tonight. Again, our coverage being underwritten by the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships right here in Hicksville, Ohio. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. The Hicksville Pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio, and also Subway of Hicksville. Proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game. We'll be handing that out as part of our post-game show. Haven't seen the girls play for a while, so.
Right.
Jim Seiler, Bill Murphy, and Chris Warner, glad to have you with us for our live stream coverage from the Red Zone here this evening.
So Bingman will be inbounding it for the Eagles. Gets it to Powers. As inside it goes. Back out on the wing to Bingman. Ball rebounded, picked up by
Bergman wound up with it.
Yeah.
Got it to Crawl to Schrader.
Back to Crawl. Slattery over to Smith. Inside to Bergman. No good.
She gets her own rebound up and a third time.
And Kenzie gets a rebound.
And she's going to get hacked. Yep. Push off.
13 White.
Number 13, Brooke Vanderveer, her first, team's first.
So Vanderveer picks up the foul.
Inside to Schrader.
Up and good. There we go. That makes it 5-0 Aces.
Bingaman with it.
And
Ball
another
stolen
turnover
by Crawl.
And she'll be fouled by Powers.
Foul number 32, Nevaeh Powers, her first, team's second. At the line for the Aces, Molly Crawl shooting 2.
In.
That one rattled around.
Yep. You can see the clear height advantage the Lady Aces have. Just looking at the people here for the free throws.
Yep. And that one falls.
Good. All right. 2 for Crawl.
7-0. Smith with a steal. And she's on travel.
Yep.
Couldn't get the handle on
Had
it.
one of those things where try to control the dribble, figure out who to throw the ball to or whether or not to throw it, and all that
do
going
anything
on.
right.
You take the extra step. Sort of like when Warner tries to chew gum and walk.
Slattery with a personal.
Number 3, Avery Slattery, her first, team's second.
It's team foul number 2 for the Lady Aces.
Bingman to inbound. Is it the Powers? Powers along the sideline. Down in the corner. Kenzie with the steal.
Yep.
Cross court
Nice.
to Slattery.
Oh,
Too hard. Kenzie with a rebound. No good.
And then Bergman.
Bergman,
draws
no
foul.
good. And she is fouled.
The Aces have just been owning the boards on the offensive end.
22, Emma Leininger.
Her first, team's third. Lindsey Bergman at the line shooting 2.
Bergman will shoot 2. Leininger's first personal foul, team foul number 3. Bergman
One
sinks it.
time.
One more for Lindsay.
Nope.
Nope.
Kenzie with the rebound. Gives it to Crawl. To Slattery. Back to Crawl. Over to Smith. Down low. It went by Kenzie.
She gets it back, though. And she's going to be
fouled
fouled.
again. Powers. Powers with the foul.
It's 2 on Powers and 4 now on Fayette.
Height advantage is making a difference in the fouls. Fayette's dropped into a zone defense, like a matchup zone, because they step out on the person that gets the ball. And the ball is deflected and taken away by number 22, Leininger. Bingman with the ball. To Leininger. Back to Bingman. Shoot from outside.
Nice.
Good.
Bingman. She breaks the scoring ice for the Lady Eagles, and it's now an 8-3 game. Still a 5-point lead for the Aces. Schrader.
They're just bound determined she's not going to make a basket.
It's 15. That's Brown. That's team foul number 5 already. So
Yes.
at this rate, the Lady Aces may be shooting a bunch of free throws in the second quarter. Schrader missed the first one. Leah Seitz will check in for the Aces as Kroll will have a seat. And new player in for
Got that one.
that one.
3 points for Kenzie. 9-3, Aces lead.
Hannah Kovar, the new player in for Fayette from the JV squad.
Ball deflected and
Jump ball.
Seitz put her clamps on it.
Yep.
And
Would not let go.
so it's black ball out of bounds. Kovar with it. Over to Bingman. Goes down low. Smith with the foul.
Yeah.
Yep.
First personal on Smith, and that's team foul number 3 on the Aces. 3:27 to go in our opening quarter. Hicksville leading 9-3.
Leininger. Ball back intended for Leininger, and it was
Off
out
Slattery.
of bounds by Slats.
Yep.
Bingman to inbound it. Kovar, Bingman. In the lane, Leininger.
Schrader gets that board.
Schrader in the corner, Slattery. Cut off. Back to Schrader. Smith. The sights down low to Schrader.
No good.
Actually just not squaring up.
Yeah. Josh Freese got his hands on his hips now. Missing some of the shots that they should be putting through the cylinder.
Yes.
Loose ball picked up again by Fayette. Another 3 ball.
Oh,
And
nice undercut. 22, Leininger.
that'll be Emma's second. Team foul number 6.
Into the game for the Aces, number 15, Molly Kroll. In for the Eagles, number 23.
And Kroll will come in and Schrader will sit down. Sights back to Kroll.
Sights back to Kroll. Kroll dives. And it's off of Kroll out of bounds. Oh, man.
2:05 to go in our opening quarter. It's the Aces up by a half a dozen, 9-3.
Kovar with it to Bingman. Brown has the ball out on top. Bingman. Ball knocked away.
Scooped up by Smith. And she'll draw the foul.
Yep.
And that'll put the Aces in the bonus, too.
Foul to number 13.
Vanderveer.
Vanderveer.
That's her second, team 7th. Casey Smith to the line, shooting 2.
So Smith will have a 2-shot foul, but this also has the Aces in the bonus now. And that means that they could shoot a lot of free throws because they've got the entire 8 minutes of the second quarter in the bonus, as well as a minute and a half left in quarter number 1.
That's better.
As he gets the second one to fall.
Aces already shot 8 free throws.
10-3 now. Out of bounds.
Seitz with the ball. The crawl of Bergman. McKenzie.
Schrader,
No good.
Crawl underneath the hoop. Second attempt. Nope.
Got fouled on both of them. Gracie Bingman.
Bingman's first personal.
Molly Crawl at the line, shooting 2.
Crawl's hit a couple already. Misses that one.
Number 3, Avery Slattery.
Avery Slattery will come in for Lindsey Bergman.
Missed that one, too. And Slattery gets a foul.
Yep.
That's her second, so she'll be out.
That's team foul number 4 on the Aces. She just walked straight to the bench. She knew. Yep. That'll put Molly Crawl back on the floor along with Lindsey Bergman.
Bingman with the ball to Kovar.
Oh,
Stolen by Kenzie.
can't get
And
it to
another
drop.
one not to go in.
Yeah.
But another personal foul.
Foul number 10, Hannah
Kovar. And that's team foul number 9.
Yeah, could be double foul.
Yeah, so double bonus coming up.
Kenzie.
Makes it 11-3. One more.
12.
No. 3, and that's 5 now for Kenzie Schrader. Stolen by Smith.
A little bit late. Got it.
Oh, there we go.
Basket by Kenzie Schrader.
Thirteen.
Number 13, Brooke Vanderveer.
Your third.
Her third. Into the game for the Eagles, number 2.
Well, I'm beginning to get a sense of why the Fayette Eagles may have added a lot of JV players.
And
Schrader
Kenzie
hits
gets
it.
another free throw. He got 8 points. 15-3. Aces with the lead.
And Rami is in the game also off the JV squad now, wearing number 23.
Not high enough with the pass. Trying to pass it through their hands. Good try. Molly
Out
with
of
the tip.
bounds.
4.7 or 4.9 left in the quarter. It'll be done.
Yep, that'll do it.
And at the end of the first quarter, it's Aces 15 and Fayette 3.
So we've got our first break of the evening, and we'll take the time to say another thank you to another one of our Diamond Level supporters, making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you want one that is brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out their entire dealer inventory anytime online at jimschmidtauto.com. And hey, as we're into the month of January and the winter weather driving is, well, for many it's already been here, but it's coming up. You want to make sure that your car is ready to go for the cold driving months ahead. Don't forget they've got a couple of terrific service departments at both of the dealerships where they can take care of anything from basic maintenance to major repair work. I want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast. Remember, it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. We'll get 8 minutes on the scoreboard. Aces are up by 12, 15-3, and they'll have the ball to start quarter number 2.
All right. Just crawl, and ball goes around in the corner to Kenzie. From the corner, it's long. Crawl had it, touched, rebounded it. Back to Seitz. He traveled.
Bergman traveled. So here come the Lady Eagles. They'll bring it up the floor once again. 7.5 minutes to go before halftime. And that'll go out of bounds. Should stay with Fayette.
Oh. Bingaman with the ball in the corner. Brings it out front. Ramey over to Kovar. Back in the corner. Brown with it.
Stolen out of there, but, well, it's still loose
Picked
on the
up.
floor.
Slattery picks it up. Brings it up the floor. Over to Crawl. Crawl down to Schrader. Back to Crawl into Bergman, and we have another foul.
That'll be a push. We'll see who they whistle for that one. 23. So Remy will get her.
They're dispersing the fouls around.
Well, that's number 10, so it's 2 shots regardless from here on out. In and out for Lindsey Bergman. She'll get one more. And like I said, with 6:59 left to go before halftime, the Lady Aces could potentially shoot a lot of free throws.
Yes.
Bergman gets that one. 2 points for Lindsey.
So Powers is getting ready to come back in the game for the Eagles.
So right now, Jim, I've got 7 points from the field for the Aces and 9 from the free throw line.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch. They've shot.
And another timeout.
They've shot 16 free throws already.
Like I said, they have more points from the charity stripe than they do from the field.
Yep.
And again, they brought up a bunch of JV players that they've got on the bench, and we may be seeing some of them in the second half at the rate things are going right now. Again, as you said, Jim, it's just the height advantage that the Lady Aces have over the Lady Eagles in this varsity game is pretty apparent.
Right.
And they've really been controlling the rebounds. And
Nyhart must be laid up. She's not dressed.
yeah, she's in street clothes. But as in, we've got
kind of game that she needs to play.
But I see, like I said, I see Vasquez, Clark, Kenner, Story,
Seitz is there.
Yeah. So there's 1, 2, 3,
Clark.
4, 5 or 6 that they brought up from the JV squad that are they're still in their warm-up T-shirts, but they Leah's yeah, and well, Perna's taken her T-shirt off, so we may see Tori Perna yet in this half.
Yeah.
But they only have, most of those girls will only have 2 quarters of eligibility.
Right.
Ooh, almost.
Kenzie.
She'll back it out of there.
Crawl with the runner. Kenzie with a rebound and another foul. 2 more shots for Kenzie. 23 black.
And that's Ramey. So Schrader, again, double bonus. She'll shoot 2. Got it.
Number 12, Izzy Smith into the game for the Aces.
Leah Seitz will step out. Smith back into the game for Hicksville. Got them both.
Kenzie's up there with 10 points already.
Bounce pass. Another one. Deflected.
Deflection. Powers comes out of there with it.
Off there we go. That's a 3. Nevaeh Powers. Makes it 18-6.
Slattery to corner. Crawl over to Smith. Down low to Kenzie. Back up on top. We're going to run some roll 1-4. Up.
And Josh Freese calling a timeout. 5:35 to go before halftime. Aces up by a dozen, 18-6. And a quick 30-second timeout called by Coach Josh Freese. The Aces have 4 timeouts remaining for the remainder of the game. Again, a reminder, join us as part of our post-game show as we will be awarding the Subway Player of the Game. One of the Lady Aces will get a $10 gift card from Subway of Hicksville, as well as a nice certificate, courtesy of Subway of Hicksville, where Al and the gang say, "Go Aces," proud supporters of all of our Aces basketball broadcasts and proud to sponsor the Subway Player of the Game. That new Baja Philly cheesesteak is,
Yes.
that's good.
Yes, it is.
That's really a good
I had
sandwich.
one of them the other night. Nice pass.
Oh, Bergman with the follow-up.
Got it.
Got it.
Basket by Lindsberg.
20-6 now.
Bring Bingman to Powers. Powers.
Saves it,
And the
but
ball knocked away from her.
still loose on the floor.
And
Be a jump ball.
Bergman wasn't letting go.
Yep. Blow that whistle before there's any injuries involved.
Yes. Don't need anything like that happening. Bingaman will inbound.
Powers, and they'll move it around the perimeter. Bingman gets it to Kovar.
Over to Powers. Powers working on Schrader. Over in the corner it goes to Leininger. Bergman with the rebound down to Slattery. Brings it up to Crawl. Across to Izzy Smith. Molly Crawl with it. Kenzie Schrader down to Slattery. Turn Bergman.
Bergman deflected. Partially blocked.
Yeah.
Good play. That was 22. Leininger, they got her hand in there. Bingman.
Bring it back out. Bingman to Powers. Powers spins into the lane.
Up.
Up no good. Bergman with the rebound.
And
Ball's going to be off of.
I think it bounced off of her
Yeah.
face. I think that she was down on the ground. That was Leininger. And I don't think Lindsay intended it. It's just the way that it happened. The ball came down and it bounced off of Leininger's nose and out of bounds.
There it is for Crawl.
No.
Kenzie with the rebound, and she is fouled.
Hits the deck.
Leininger.
Leininger's third. So both Leininger and Van de Veer with 3 personal fouls here with 3:45 to go in the first half. The Lady Aces have been cashing in from the free throw line. Slattery will step out. Leah Seitz into the game for Avery. That's another 2 for Schrader. I'm going to have to start putting my lines a little closer together there for the free throws.
She's
run
got
out of space.
12.
There we go. Oh, no. Had a good line. I thought she was going to get it.
Had the distance.
Yep.
Number 3,
Demi Stores coming into the game.
She's another one of the JV players we saw early on. Kovar will have a seat. Bounce pass in. Powers loses it. Still loose.
Bingman picks it back up.
Yeah. And I think that was helped out of bounds by Smith. So it'll stay with Fayette.
Bingman with the ball to Powers. Powers turns, moves it away. Stores. Back to Powers, and Smith gets a personal.
That'll be Izzy's second. And that's just team foul number 5 with 3:09 to go in the first half.
Powers with it. Stores over in the corner, went. Brown had it. It went out of bounds off of a black uniform.
So Kroll will inbound it to Leah Seitz with 2:55 to go in the first half. Aces up 22-6. And Smith,
that was a nice move by Smith. Yeah. She went to the left hand, but it got slapped away.
Didn't draw the foul, but it was slapped out of bounds by Fayette.
Slattery in for Bergman.
Seitz.
Crawl.
Misses
no
it,
good.
But she'll go to the line.
32.
So Powers picks up her third. Got it. One more for Molly. 23-6.
Not that one.
Nope. It'll stay 23-6. Bingman will bring it across the timeline for Fayette.
Sepp is in the game. Stores. That's the ball down low. Bring it back up on top.
Kovar back into the game.
Bingman with it. There you go, Izzy.
Smith gets it.
Crossover.
A little bit short. She got kind of bumped, threw her offline a little bit.
Stores.
There we go.
Off the glass and good.
Makes it 23-8 with 1:30 to go before halftime.
Slattery over to Smith. In the corner. Down low to Kinsey. Out the slats.
Leah Seitz.
No good.
Just misses. Need to get Seitz some points here.
Yeah.
Slattery, here we go.
Crossover.
Nice. Ooh, that was a hard hit to the floor for Kroll, but she'll go to the line.
And get two more. 15.
Brown will pick up her second.
Molly Kroll at the line, shooting 2.
15 fouls committed in the first half by
Number 23, Kennedy Romain into the game for the Eagles.
by Fayette. Missed that one.
And Kovar got the rebound to Bingman. Stores. Sights. Pestering her.
Leah Seitz going to get one. Yep. That'll be Leah's first personal and team foul number 6. It'll be out of bounds. Next foul committed by the Aces will put, excuse me, put Fayette into the bonus. But only 30 seconds left here.
Bergman gives it to Smith. Sights up the floor. Smith to Slattery to Schrader. Rebound, Sights. Back to Schrader. Have a jump ball.
And that should go to Fayette with 12.7 seconds. Nope, it goes to the Aces. I stand corrected. Slattery. Ooh.
Hit it.
Avery again. Got it! Oh!
That was a dinger.
Oh, yeah.
And at the half, it's Aces 27 and the Fayette Eagles 8.
Avery Slattery ending the half with the exclamation point. 27-8, it's a 19-point lead for the Aces as we head into halftime. Want to say a big thank you once again to another one of our underwriters, our diamond level supporters, making our coverage possible here at the Red Zone this evening. And that's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, your locally owned and operated family independent pharmacy. Able to serve you and your family's pharmaceutical needs, as well as, well, they have medical supplies available, as well as over-the-counter medications. In addition to that, some nice gifts, candles, aromatherapy. They have greeting cards, snacks, stuffed animals, Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia. It's a great little store. It's a great centerpiece and one of the hubs of the downtown business district in Hicksville. We want to say a big thank you to the Myers family, not only for the great work that they do at the Hicksville Pharmacy, but also for their diamond level support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. We want to thank them so very much, and hopefully next time you're at the Hicksville Pharmacy, you will do the same. Remember, whenever you see Aces sports action on Hicksville Community Television, they're the ones that help make it possible. The Hicksville Pharmacy, locally owned and operated, your family independent pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. Our halftime score, it's the Aces leading the Eagles comfortably 27-8 at the intermission. We're going to take a break, but not to worry. Jim and I will be back, and we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. Welcome back to the Red Zone, everybody. We're about a minute away from getting the second half underway. And let's start off with telling you, if you're just joining us, at halftime, the Aces with a comfortable lead over the Fayette Eagles, 27-8. Unofficial scoring for the Eagles doesn't take very long at all. They've got two players that hit three-pointers. That's Nevaeh Powers and Gracie Bingman. Aside from that, Demise Storrs had a bucket for two, and that's their 8 points. But it's been a better night for the Aces, especially, Jim, from the free throw line. My goodness.
Yes. They've only gotten 5 baskets in the game of that 27. They had Avery Slattery hit the first shot of the game of the 3, and then she added another 3 at the end of the first half. and she has 6. Izzy Smith has a free throw for 1. Lindsey Bergman has a basket and 2 free throws for 4. Molly Krall has 4 free throws. And Kenzie Schrader has 9 free throws. Let's see. 8 free throws.
Yeah, I've got her
and
for 8.
2 baskets for 12.
Yeah. So again, the Aces have scored more, I think, from the free throw line in the first half than they did from the field.
Oh, yeah. They made 15.
Mm-hmm. So I think actually, yeah.
Krall picks up a foul, her first.
So
Leininger with the ball into the lane. Bring it out to Bingman. Going around Powers. Shoots from top of the lane. And Smith gets the rebound to Krall.
Yeah, because that was the other thing. By my count, the Lady Eagles committed, I think, 15 fouls in that first half.
Yeah. Aces shot 23, so.
Yep.
Pass down low to Kenzie. It's out to Krall. Bergman. Too long. Bingman with the rebound.
Manages to keep it away from Slattery as she goes by.
Have Leininger out the ball out there to Brown.
And that is
and
stolen
Kenzie
away.
Takes it away. Krall up the floor. Cross to Slattery to Schrader in the corner. To Krall to Bergman to Smith.
Work it around the perimeter.
Schrader from outside gets it. Big 3. It's given Kenzie 15 for the night. Got half of the 30.
Don't know if it means anything or not too, Jim, but you've noticed at halftime Schrader put another support on her other leg.
Yeah.
She just had the one on in the first half. But
she probably decided she was getting banged around enough. She needed some.
She hit the deck a few times, didn't she?
Yes. Yes, she did.
Aces with the ball. Here comes Molly Krall. Nice feed inside to Bergman over to the wing. I'll work it around again. Ooh.
Wow. What did she step on?
It looks like she's
Powers
out from underneath her, yeah.
And she misses the layup. Smith.
On 12. Smith picks up her 3rd personal foul. Team foul number 2 on the Aces. And Powers at the line. She'll shoot 2. Ooh. She'll get one more.
That's their first free throw of the game. And the first make
Powers gets the
for
second one.
them.
Yeah. It's 4 points for Nevaeh
30
Powers.
to 9. Schrader out to Slattery to Smith, back to Schrader, cross to Krall to Bergman low.
Nothing there. Yep.
Slats, drives
in.
the lane.
Oh. Gets her own
Gets
rebound.
the ball back. Fell right in her hand.
And gets the reach in. That's be on number 5. Bingman's second personal. That's team foul number 1.
An official just got a word in his ear from a coach, and he didn't like it. Bergman down low over to Slattery to Krall. Out to Schrader. Good.
Bingo.
18. I would doubt if we see Kenzie Schrader in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'm thinking that there's going to be several JV players getting some varsity playing time in the fourth quarter. Off the side of the backboard, and 2 shots coming up for Leininger.
Bergman.
That'll be her second, and team foul number 3. Got it.
That would have been a lane violation. If that wouldn't have gone in, she would have gotten another shot. And Smith moved in after the official gave her the ball. And that was no good, and Bergman gets the board.
Seitz gets it down in the corner to Slattery, and they'll move it back out onto the wing. Down low.
Down low to Seitz. Crawl to Slattery in the corner, out to Schrader. Bingman with the loose ball. Leininger.
Leininger goes into the tall timber and gets the ball taken away by Bergman. Bergman, good job of holding her position, so didn't draw the foul. Aces get the ball back and back on offense. Up 33-10.
We're going to have a timeout.
And a timeout.
Hicksville.
Yep, from Coach Freese. Aces up by 23, 33-10. With 3 minutes, 21 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. This will be a full 1 minute timeout. Time for us to say another big thank you to Subway of Hicksville, proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game. Al and the gang say go Aces. And remember, Subway, great place to stop before or after the game or anytime really. Download the app to your mobile device. Take advantage of the great in-app specials they have. Mobile ordering. You got curbside pickup available. You can get your order placed. They'll have your sandwich waiting for you. Just show up, walk in, and grab it off the rack. Great gang of people down there, and we're so proud to have them as our gold level underwriting, our gold level sponsor, underwriting all of our basketball coverage this season. And, of course, sponsoring the Subway Player of the Game. Nice certificate and a $10 gift card for a deserving ace or lady ace. Jim and I hand that out as part of the post game of all the varsity contests we cover here on Hicksville Community Television. And again, courtesy of our friends at Subway of Hicksville. Christopher says he's been poking around and okay, they said it on the, okay. Pettisville beating the Hicksville boys at halftime, or leading, I should say.
I thought he said they were tied.
Schrader gets the basket.
She's at 20.
Well, we'll find out when the Crescent comes out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Or you'll be able to tell if Tony Tier's in kind of a bad mood tomorrow.
Powers from outside, no good. Rebound, Slattery.
35-10, a 25-point lead for the Lady Aces.
Bergman into Schrader. The Seitz. I thought she was going to take a shot.
I thought so too.
Bergman.
Oh, too much off the glass. Lindsay goes down onto the hardwood.
That might be the end of seeing Kenzie tonight.
Kenzie will have a seat. Right now, she's got
20.
Yeah.
Slattery to crawl. Smith's playing the post.
Crawl.
Nope.
Bergman. Nope. Third try.
Yes.
Gets it. 6 points now for Bergman, and she'll go to the line. And Vanderveer picks up her 4th personal foul. So she'll step out, and into the game will be number 1, Emerson Sinks. Another one of the junior varsity players.
Yep.
Bergman off the back of the iron, no
Slattery.
good. Slattery skies for the board. Under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3.
Smith hadn't taken a shot either.
Put back, Bergman will be fouled again.
And Brown will pick that one up.
Foul number 15, Allison Brown. That's her 3rd.
Allison's 3rd. Team foul number 3, and Bergman will go to the line shooting 2. Aces up 37-10. Got it.
Number 3, Debbie scores in the game for the
Oh,
Eagles.
Kenzie's back. She must have needed a break.
(38-10), and one more shot for Lindsey Bergman.
No good.
No good. Put back Schrader. No good. Schrader clears it out. Again, they are just dominating the boards with their height advantage. Schrader.
Nope.
That one's
Stowers got the ball to Bingman. Bingman over to Stowers. Bergman with a steal.
and it's stolen right back, but she traveled.
Number 15, Molly Crawl in the game for the Aces.
Nope, I take that back. Nope, okay, that is right. I thought the way they were moving around that they were going to give the ball to, then they called the other player for traveling. I thought for sure that they said it was Lindsay.
Powers with the ball. Ball knocked away from her. Stowers going baseline at Leininger.
She'll draw the foul.
Foul number 13.
Lindsey Bergman.
Bergman will pick up her 3rd personal with 57.9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
That's her 3rd. At the line for the Eagles, Emma Leininger shooting 2.
Leininger will shoot 2. Got it. 2 points now for Leininger. She'll have one more. 38-11. Into the game comes Tori Perna.
Tori Purdy into the game for the Aces.
Bergman will sit down with those 3 personal fouls. Schrader grabs the rebound, tosses it over to Crawl. Here come the Lady Aces.
Crawl, baseline. Ball coming back out.
Seitz gets it before it reaches half court.
To Perna. Over to Crawl. The Seitz inside to Schrader. Over to Crawl. Back to Schrader. Short. Ooh. Oh. Knocked that one away, didn't she?
Yep. Schrader with the 5-finger death punch. Boom.
Yes.
Knocking the ball out.
Powers the ball for Fayette. 7 seconds. Crawl. Take it all the way.
Up she goes, and she'll draw the foul with 0.6 of a second.
Foul number 1.
Sinks.
That's her 1st. Team's 4th. Molly
Team
Crawl.
foul number 4. And with 0.6 of a second, Molly Crawl will shoot 2. Misses that one. And that one's good. 5 points now for Crawl. Nope.
So at the end of 3, that's 39-11, Aces over Fayette.
28-point lead, and while we've got time between quarters, we'll say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level supporters making our coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television, and that's APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park here in Hicksville, Ohio. A world-class facility with robotic packaging and palleting solutions, welding services, powder coating, and much, much more. Find out all about APT Manufacturing and the many services they provide and the many solutions that they have available for you and your business at aptmfg.com. And hey, if you're looking to start a great career or second career or add to the skills you already have, they've got a lot of great opportunities available. They're hiring at APT Manufacturing Solutions. You can find out more on their website, aptmfg.com/careers. See a listing of all the great opportunities they have available, all of the training opportunities and so forth that they offer for their employees. And you can fill out an application, upload your resume. They'd love to hear from you. We want to thank them so very much for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcasts. Diamond Level underwriting all of our Aces sports coverage here on HIX-TV. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Online at aptmfg.com/careers.
So we're in the fourth quarter. Aces have
a comfortable lead.
Crawl.
Yep.
Yeah, they got all the starters on the floor to start the fourth quarter. Kenzie. Out Crawl to the hoop.
Up and good.
Basket by Molly Crawl.
This is going to be a tough decision tonight, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Bingman off the back of the iron.
Schrader. Too late now. Got to Crawl. Out on the point. Kenzie to Smith. Crawls back up to the point. Slattery to Smith. Down low.
Out of reach of Bergman and out of bounds.
Powers with the ball to Stores. Slattery with the steal.
Avery will bring it up the floor herself.
To Smith. Inside to Kenzie. Crawl. Bergman.
Smith. There we go.
Smith's got it. Way to go, Iz. 3 points for Izzy. Powers down the lane, blocked by Kenzie.
Loose and being battled
Ball's
for.
loose.
Still on the floor. I think the Aces are going to get the ball.
Yeah, Smith she kept the girl from getting to the ball. She had her hand on her shoulders, and here, I'll steer you over here.
And the referee has just indicated that because of the discrepancy now, it'll be a continuous clock for the remainder. So that means the clock will continue to roll, except in certain circumstances.
Should be 35 points.
And right now it is a 32-point lead. So
Yeah.
maybe it was just giving them the heads up that that will be coming
It will
up.
be.
Shot up, no good. Out of bounds.
Izzy had the ball and got it knocked away from her.
So we'll go back to the Lady Eagles, again down by 32, 43-11. Inbound stolen away by Schrader. To Smith. Smith lays it up, in and out, no good. Powers back the other way.
You're not going to get by Smith, Powers.
And again, the East is just wreaking havoc on them defensively.
Yep.
I think they've managed to tire out the Eagles a little bit. Leah Seitz will come into the game for Lindsey Bergman.
Watch the backside. Leininger was down there by herself.
Smith with the steal. And that'll be a travel on Seitz. Josh Fries thought maybe her arm got grabbed.
Yeah.
Powers drive baseline. Nothing there, and there's Schrader with the ball.
She was playing in the trees. Izzy.
Powers. And that'll be a push on Smith. That'll be Izzy's fourth. And team foul number 6 on the Aces. Powers and Smith having a little conversation out there mid-floor. So we go under 4 minutes past the halfway point of this fourth quarter.
Aces with the ball. Kroll has it on the wing. Inside to Schrader. Out to Slattery from the corner. No good. Seitz was scrapping there.
Yep.
Storer took it away. Powers from downtown.
Oh, loose ball grabbed.
And we're going to have a foul.
That'll be on Schrader, maybe.
Storers with the shot.
Yep.
20.
Schrader will pick it up. And that'll put the Eagles into the bonus for the remainder of the game with 3:28 to go in regulation. Misses. One more for Stores coming up.
Number 10, number 33,
Kovar and Sepp into the game now for Fayette. Misses them both. Slattery tracks it down.
Time to substitute.
Get ready for the JV squad.
Yep. Perna's back.
Perna is getting ready to check in, and here comes Vasquez wearing number 35.
Yes. And Series wearing 41. And Seitz, number 30.
Couple of quick notations here in the stat book. Okay.
I was going to tell you, he'll come up and talk to us tonight.
Oh, Josh?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be willing to surrender the headset and chat with Mr. Fries. get ready to head back into action. 3:22 to go. Again, the Aces leading the Eagles 43-11. And on the floor again, Ashlyn Story, number 41. Alyssa Seitz. I take that back. It's Tori Perna, Alyssa Seitz, Leah Seitz, and Martina Vasquez. So,
Leah's in charge. Perna with the ball. Vasquez running the post position.
Away.
Ball taken away. Bingman with it across the 10-second line.
Chance for Fayette to maybe close the gap, make it a little more respectable.
Stores. Ball goes down.
Out of bounds.
Sinks could not control it, and it went off of her hand.
Yep. 2:48 to go now. Aces get the ball back. Ashlyn Sturry inbounds it to Leah Seitz. Leah's the only regular varsity player out on the floor, although I noticed Tori Perna does have the varsity uniform now, so
yep,
we may be seeing more of Tori. As
inside Vasquez. Oh.
And that one's between the hands and out of bounds for Alyssa Seitz.
Ramey into the game for Bingman.
Kovar brings it up for Fayette, guarded by Vasquez.
And Ramey, baseline, and she's going to be fouled. 35, Vasquez.
So Martina will pick up her first personal, and that'll be team foul number 8, and it'll be 1-1 for Kennedy Ramey. Misses. She'll get one more.
And the second one is good.
They've only scored from the free throw line here in the second half, Jim.
Yes. Down low to Seitz, to Steery, across to Perna, down to Leah. That was down low. Perna, you get out to Leah. Goes to Steery, from outside, it's no good. Rebound Stores. She brings it up the floor. Gives it over to Kovar.
Sturry with the board. Down to 1:20 left in the game.
Cross to Perna, to Leah, inside to Vasquez.
Seitz, grabbed by Sturry.
And
she'll be fouled. All the varsity players are standing up and cheering. They want the younger girls to get some points here.
Right.
Off the front of the iron and no good. Just relax. Just relax.
You did it in a JV game. Come on. Got it.
Sturry gets a varsity point. It's 44-12.
Stores to Kovar. Kovar goes down baseline. Ramey.
And
we're going to
have
have
a jump ball.
Going to the black team. Oh, Vasquez gets a personal.
her second, and team foul number 9. So 1 away from double bonus for the Fayette Lady Eagles. 44-12.
It rolls.
Got it. Good. Kovar gets the bucket. Makes it 45-13. 44-13, excuse me. This is the second one.
Off to Sterry. Leah Seitz up the floor. Over to Sterry. Perna. The Seitz.
We got an offensive foul.
Vasquez gets
And that's
22 seconds.
Yeah, 10 team fouls, so double bonus if there's another infraction against the Aces.
Kovar with the ball. The Stowers. Baseline. Is it out? Kovar. Inside.
No good.
And that's the end of the D-ball game. It's 44-13.
So the Aces
Final from Pennsville, Hicksville 32, Pennsville 31.
no. So the Aces pull it out on the road. And we're tallying things up here. All right. So once again, your final score tonight, the Aces beat the Eagles 44-13. Running down the unofficial scoring, the 13 points scored by the Fayette Lady Eagles. They were led in scoring tonight by Nevaeh Powers. She had a 3 and a free throw for 4 points this evening. After that, a 3-point shot and 3 points for Gracie Bingman. And then, well, it was a bucket and 2 for Demi Stars, a 2 free throws for 2 points for Emma Leininger, a free throw and a single point for Hannah Kovar, and also a free throw and 1 point for Kennedy Rame. And that adds up to 13. Over on the Aces side, Jim is still adding up. We'll take a little time here to say a big thank you again to the Aces Athletic Department for giving us the space and allowing us to live stream the coverage here this evening. And another thank you, too, to all of our underwriters making it possible for us to be here. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. The Hicksville Pharmacy, located in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. And also Subway of Hicksville, proud sponsor of the Subway Player of the Game, which we'll be handing out here shortly. So unofficial scoring, Jim?
For Hicksville, it was Sterry had a free throw. Lindsey Bergman had 7 points and 2 baskets and 3 free throws. Molly Crawl had 7 points and a basket and 5 free throws. Izzy Smith had 3 points and a basket and a free throw. And Avery Slattery had 2 trays for 6. And Kenzie Schrader had a whole bunch of free throws and ended up with 20 points. The Aces hit 18 of 28 from the free throw line, and Fayette had 5 of 12 for the night.
And Josh Freese is coming up here, so I'm going to take off the headphones and hand those to him and let you talk with him, Jim.
All right.
Howdy.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
You good?
Hey, yeah, I'm fine. Nice job tonight. I realized that, you were working on a lot of things, and, the girls, I thought they were kind of anxious to start out with.
Yeah, and anytime you face a zone that's just going to sit back, it's easy to get anxious. You can prepare for it all you want, But when you're just you're staring at bodies just standing there looking at you, knowing you got to move the ball, you have to penetrate and things to get them to move. But I thought we had some really good possessions that first half of moving the ball, getting some good inside outs. We got some good shots off the kickouts from inside. Still seem to be the team that misses an infinite amount of bunnies, but I guess that's we're just going to roll with it.
You knocked it out of the park from the free throw line in that first half.
And that, I know we struggled there a little bit last week, so it's good to get back to that. Absolutely.
Rebounding has really been good.
That was my challenge to them. We have 3 girls. I think Kenzie's second in the area, but Molly and Lindsay are in the area stat leaders and rebounds as well. And as a team, we typically rebound well, but our last, 4 or 5 games, we've gotten out rebounded. I think maybe it goes back to Wayne Trey starts with them. I challenged them after last Thursday's game. We've got to get back to winning the rebounding game. And there's no reason we shouldn't, as aggressive as we are, the length that we have. And I think all of us, Izzy got in there, got some big rebounds for as small as she is. Leah got on the floor. I love to see Avery in there getting offensive rebounds. Kenzie and Molly and Lindsay are going to get them. So for us to do it so well as a team is great, especially leading into our gauntlet with Paulding and Lake of View. And the next week, Montpelier, Tenora, our next 4 games are really tough.
Yeah, you're going to have your hands full with them.
Absolutely.
But, you got some kids that are improving. That you can see them as like Leah Seitz. She's come a long ways from the beginning of the season. Even though she doesn't score, she doesn't look to shoot really.
Well, one of the things
Izzy Smith too.
Yeah. Izzy's we call her our outside enforcer, our bruiser, while Lindsay's our inside bruiser.
Yeah.
But yeah, with Leah, one of the things, I think she's the best on the team at catching and shooting. It's one of the things we practice every single day. We preach that you catch to shoot. And she's got a short memory too, which is great for really her first year being full-time varsity. She can miss 10 in a row, and she's going to shoot. She's going to shoot that 11th with the same level of confidence, and that's exactly what we need to do. But what I love to see out of her is just how she's really growing into her own defensively.
Right.
Just that difference in JV and varsity defense is a lot at times.
Sure.
And to see her grow in confidence, guarding the ball is great.
Right. She's super aggressive, when she goes after it.
Yeah.
So, we just want to talk to you. I hope that you pick things up and keep it rolling here.
Amen. Love having you guys here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Good luck to you.
Cameraman.
So Coach Josh Freese has to be pleased. Like I said, a good effort. It was, you're playing an opponent that you overmatch, obviously.
Right.
So,
Right.
But still being able to get some good profitable out that, and again, the younger players getting a lot of playing time. Good to see Tori Pern out there. I'm going to be honest with you, because Tori had such a great junior varsity game. If she had put a bucket in, I would have been tempted to make her player of the game, just to recognize how good she was in the junior varsity game. But that was not the case. But again, congratulations to Allison Story getting her first varsity point here tonight. Another great night for Kenzie Schrader. But for player of the game, I was leaning a little towards Molly Kroll.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And I also, like I said, Bergman had a good game too. You're right.
The two of them had 7 points apiece.
Yep. And
I don't know. I was kind of leaning to Izzy.
Yeah.
Because she had a great floor game, played great defense, and in the second half she was rebounding.
Yep.
And she isn't very, very big. She was scrapping.
So we have to pick somebody. So who would you vote for if you had to break the tie? Okay, so I guess it's going to be Izzy Smith.
Okay.
So So Izzy Smith is going to be our player of the game. That'll be the second time that she wins it. And again, she's the what did Mr. Freese call her? The outside enforcer.
She's the outside enforcer, and bruiser.
The outside bruiser,
and Bergman's the inside enforcer.
Yeah. So Izzy Smith is going to be the Subway player of the game. Again, only 3 points, but got to give credit for all the intangibles as well, and just going out there doing a yeoman's job. And I put her vertical leap up against. She comes out of nowhere sometimes.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Izzy. Hope she enjoys that Subway gift card. We'll get that to her in the next couple of days. And with that, we're going to wrap things up. We've already said our thank yous to our underwriters and to the Hicksville Athletic Department. All that's left is to thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you enjoyed our live stream coverage. And with that, we're going to wrap it up one final time. Junior varsity earlier tonight, Lady Aces beat the Lady Eagles 21-17. And tonight in the varsity matchup, it was Hicksville winning 44-13. Our next live stream broadcast for sports will be girls junior high basketball action coming your way on Thursday, starting at just before 5 p.m. And until then, for Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play, and for Chris Warner operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television, wishing you a good night and good sports.